It's the process of collecting the data. I mean, you say right out in the book that you ask questions of people, and people lie, or maybe not willingly or voluntarily,
Yeah.
or consciously, but a lot of times people just don't tell the truth. I mean, different people have a different reality than what reality might be. So you can't rely all the time on on people's responses to your
Yes.
questions. So talk to me a little bit about that. Like, what can you do to collect better data when you know that the people that you're collecting it from, have a pretty good probability of providing you with wrong information?
I'd say probably the best thing that you can do is to accept it. That if you ask people, oftentimes you're like, tell me the truth. What do you think of this shirt? You're going to have some friends that will tell you honestly what they think, and everybody else will hedge, thinking in the back of their mind, well, I don't want to hurt this person's feelings. I have no upside if I tell them what I really think about the shirt. So I'll be like, it's nice.
Right.
It's nice. Or, I was talking to some of the people over at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. We talk about them, and they say, one of the worst questions we can ask is when somebody is checking out to say, how were things?
Hmm.
Because what do we get?
Yeah.
Oh, they were
They're
good.
great.
They're
Yep.
good, great. And then we
Yep.
leave with a false sense of security because in the back of their head, they're saying, do I really want to complain? Do I want to start this? I'm checking out.
Yeah.
So instead, they frame that question as to say, what could we have done better?
Hmm.
Inviting that criticism.
Hmm.
And so part of it with that data capture is not only to accept what's happening, but also realize that how we ask questions
Hmm.
can influence the decisions that we give. In fact, even when you're running surveys, the order of questions, if you ask somebody their gender or their age at the front of a survey, you start to see more personal biases that we hold. Talk about women, in some cases, when they gave a math test, performed worse just because they reminded them of their gender prior to the test.
Right. Right.
And so what we do is we learn, just as we do in the real world, how to interact with people, what we can say, what we can't say. And so effectively, a website it becomes a living laboratory where we learn how to have a good conversation. What are the questions that are going to give us better data, better answers? And where are there going to be limits to say, despite our best intentions, people are going to give us information that we should look at critically, not to look at as absolute truth, but to say, is there something here worth exploring? Or is it to say, we just can't ask this, we can't capture this data, and we're going to be okay with it?